A hat-trick from AFC Totton's Nathaniel Sherborne and another goal from his striking partner Stephen Brown was enough to give Totton the points at Cuthbury today as they beat Wimborne 4-1 in a game watched by a healthy crowd of 340. With Wimborne skipper Paul Roast unavailable, manager Alex Brown started with Ross Lloyd and Darren Curtis in the middle at the back, and he gave new loan signing Dominic Allen a chance up front with Gareth Barnes, fit again Lee Chuddy being kept on the bench. In midfield, Andy Culliford joined Kev James, Captain Liam Green and James Stokell. It was Totton that showed up brightest in the early stages, although after a quarter of an hour an excellent run and cross from Dominic Allen on the left was met by Gareth Barnes in the middle, and Totton keeper Grant Porter had to pull off an excellent save to keep the ball out the net. That was one of 3 or 4 excellent saves that Porter made in the first period. But on 25 minutes Totton took the lead when a cross from their captain Carl Pettifor was met by number 9 Stephen Brown and headed into the net. And it got worse for Wimborne shortly afterwards when a weak defensive header landed at Nathaniel Sherborne's feet, and the prolific Totton striker made no mistake from about 8 yards. Then on the stroke of half-time, Wimborne were thrown a lifeline as Gareth Barnes tussled with the Totton defender in the box. The linesman put his flag up and the referee gave a penalty for holding. Liam Green duly dispatched the kick and it was 2-1 at the interval. And it could have been better for Wimborne because, as I say, Grant Porter made some tremendous saves from Dominic Allen and from Kev James in the first half. So the game was set up for an exciting second half, but Wimborne didn't manage to achieve the heights that they'd managed in the first half, and 2 goals on the hour mark from Nathaniel Sherborne killed off the game. Later on, Alex Brown brought on Tom Clark, who looked very lively. Lee Chuddy came off the bench, and the other new signing, Tom Mitchell, came off. All in all, this was a good performance by Wimborne, but they were really up against it, against a very strong, very fast Totton team who took their chances and who looked certain to be yet again in the playoffs for the 3rd time this year. But Wimborne showed that they could be starting to come good, and in particular Dominic Allen looked extremely good. So it's on to Yates Town in a crunch relegation battle at the weekend, and we'll see you there.